you can hit a teacher. You can hit a teacher like, nobody better not be fighting. Everybody go to your class or go to your locker. Go where you're supposed to be. Here's the deal. It's a big crowd. Okay, it's a big crowd. It's a lot going on. People talking loud. Everybody amped and hyped. Me and Lamont is literally right here, like eyeing each other. I did not look out in the crowd at all to see where the teacher was coming from or nothing. I didn't look out in the crowd. I kept my eyes right on Lamont. You my opponent. I'm watching you. I'm not letting you out my sight. So I'm watching him right now. I see Lamont look out at the crowd. He went from this to when he looked back at me, he got like this. So that let me know that he about to strike. That let me know that, okay, he about to try to pull it. He about to go, he about to be on go. Because why would you go like this to go like this? So that let me know everything my instructor was telling me was accurate. Everything is within the shoulders, right? So he come, boom, he like this. So he swings, right? He act like he gonna boom, he act like he gonna swing, but then he come this way. But by that time, I already moved. I grabbed him by the wrist. I grabbed him by the wrist. I don't know why I did this, but I could have hit him. I could have just grabbed him by the wrist and just real quick, but I didn't. That could have been, I didn't. I don't know why I did this, but what I did was I pulled him by the wrist and then I kicked him on the side real fast 3 times. Like, it was fast. It was fast. Mind you, when I was going back and forth on that one-on-one and I was on defense, remember I kept getting kicked in the side and they was kicking my ass. So now I done took that. And now I done did it on somebody else. And it felt good because it was so quick when I kicked him, like, he automatically went down, but I was still holding his wrist. Now I could have just, boom, elbowed him. I could have had my way with him. Boom, here comes the teacher, because everybody like, oh my God, they fighting. The teacher, hey, you know what? We're going to go to the office. Do we need to go to the office right now? Do we need to go to the office? So Lamont like, I want to go to the office. I want to go to the office. So I'm like, I don't want to go to the office. I'm like, he started it first, right? So now I'm coming down off the adrenaline, like, because I was like, oh my God, I got him down. I was shocked that I got him down because he big. This mother, he look like he eat hearty. So Lamont knew what was up. So Lamont like, nah, I want to go to the principal. I'm going to go to the principal anyway. I'm like, yeah, let them know you hit me with the book. He like, no, you just kicked me. You kicked me, right? He's saying I kicked him, but I didn't do that first. That was my reaction to your action. Like, don't just sit up here like if I just ran up and just kicked you. So the teacher like, we're going to the principal office. Let's go. So I'm like, please, I don't want to go to the principal office. He can just go. I didn't even do anything. She like, no, both of y'all gonna go. So come on, let's go. So now we're walking with the teacher. She bumps into a security guard as we're walking, coming down the stairs. Security guard like, hey, what's going on? It was a fight up there in the hallway. And so the security guard like, well, I could take him to the principal. She like, yeah, I'm gonna walk with you. So now it really looked bad. We got the security guard and the teacher walking with, like, the security guard wasn't even there. The security guard wasn't even there. But now look how bad it's about to look. And like, my mom just said, I'm on thin ice. My mom just said, one more thing, she's going to wipe my room out. She's going to take my fan, take my privilege. Even though my mom gave me my stuff back, the way she always used to operate is like, I'm waiting on you to do something. Just period. My mama always like, she could be rooting for me, but still waiting on me to fail at the same time. How, I just don't know. But that was just the way my mom moved, right? That's just the way she moved. So we gets inside the office. So the assistant there, so she locked eyes with me first. Like, you know, like that look that a parent or somebody that just know, like, you always into, it was that look like, you always into something. You know what I'm saying? It was giving that look. It was giving that look. So I'm just like, she like, now you know the principal gonna be upset seeing you, right? So I'm like, yes. So the teacher like, yeah, it was a fight in the hallway. I told everybody to go to their class, but nobody listened. they end up getting caught. So she like, all right, well, let me go get the principal. So the assistant walks off, right? So I'm sitting up there like, oh my God, like I'm so dead meat. I'm dead meat. I'm about to get in trouble. I don't know if I get in trouble. I don't know what's in store. But I know for sure that my mama might get called, and I'm nervous. And I'm looking at Lamont, and Lamont is sitting there like at ease. Because I think he knew how tough my mom was on me. Like, because the way my mom demeanor when she comes up, that you can just tell she just don't play with her. Right? Don't play no type of games with her. She ain't no sock and bock 'em. Don't twist her, bump her, turn her, none of that. She ain't moved by none of that. So the principal comes, and he got a peppermint. And he popped the peppermint in his mouth, and he said, what happened here? And the teacher looked at him like, they was fighting in the hallway, and broke it up, and I told everybody to go to their class, but they didn't want to go to their class. Oh, okay. He said, well, I thank you. You can go back and teach your class. I got it from here. So the security guard was like, you need me to do anything? He like, no, I should be fine. He like, we're going to be fine, right? Ain't no fight's going to break out in my office, right? So I'm like, no fight. So the security guard, he walks out. So he like, all right, y'all. The principal like, come follow me. So I got my head down, right? Lamont is in front of me walking behind the principal. Before I walk away, I look at the assistant. I lock eyes with the assistant, right? And she just looked like, like, no, what? Like, it ain't me. I know this looks bad, but it ain't me, man. Like, I was really defending myself. I don't even know why I followed Lamont. Like, I could have just went to go tell but it was just like, man, look, I gotta stop you, because it seemed like you gonna keep going and going and going. I thought he was like, we was over with it, but I guess he's still holding grudge from last week, and I ain't the one that even did nothing. You know what I'm saying? Roosevelt and them was finna go in up upon you. Boom. We gets inside the office, right? So the principal, he like, all right, y'all sit down. So we sit down. So it's just quiet, right? It's quiet. Nobody done said nothing. The principal ain't say nothing. Lamont ain't say nothing. I ain't say nothing. I'm over here holding my hands together, because the only thing I can think about is, I know my mom is about to get called. I'm not thinking about the conversation at hand, what's about to be asked, what's about to be said, if I'm about to get suspended. None of that. I'm thinking about my mama is about to get called. That's the moral of the story. When everything pulls down, my mama is about to get called. So I'm just sitting there. So the principal like, let's not all speak at once. He like, hold on. He opened up his drawer, and then he pulled out 2 red peppermints and tried to slide it to us. So Lamont like, I don't eat peppermints. I'm like, yeah, I don't like peppermints neither. So he like, okay, you guys got something in common. Why y'all don't like peppermints? I'm like, I just don't like the way it tastes. It's strong. He like, oh, okay. So he opened up his drawer. Then he pulled out like an orange and white and a yellow and white peppermint. He get one Lamont and one to me. So I'm like, all right, I'll try this. He like, it's not strong like the red and white one. So he like, okay. He like, so y'all want to tell me what happened? So Lamont opened his up and popped his in his mouth. I'm still holding on. I don't want to eat nothing. I don't want to drink nothing. All I want to, I feel like I got a boo-boo though. I feel like I got a boo-boo because I'm nervous. Because my mama about to be quiet. You think I'm going to sit up here and have a peppermint party? A peppermint patty party. Y'all think I'm going to have a peppermint party with y'all? I'm not going to have a pee-pee. A peppermint party? No, I'm good. So the principal just sit back. So he like, what happened? Talk to me. So he look at Lamont. Lamont like, Roshan kicked me. And I'm like, I just didn't kick you. He like, hold on. I asked who wanted to talk. You didn't want to talk. Let me see his side of the story, okay? I'm like, okay. So Lamont is saying that I kicked him. I was chasing behind him. I jumped off the stairs on him. He's like telling everything but how it started. Like, how'd you start in the middle of the story? No, tell the whole full effect. Give him the whole full impact of what's been going on. So the principal like, but you guys keep getting in trouble back and forth with one another. How many times I told y'all to leave each other alone? I'm like, a lot of times. He like, so you're chasing him down the stairs. Now, what if you would have broke your ankle or you would have failed? I'm like, but he telling a story about how everything happened. He like, I'm not. He like, so you didn't kick me. He's sticking with that. So you didn't kick me. He like, you didn't kick me. I'm like, look, he hit me with a book. All I could do was look at him like, what? I'm not gonna argue with you. I'm like, he hit me. I'm looking at the principal like, he hit me with a book. I'm like, in the hallway while I was walking. I'm like, I felt something hit me in the head, and I looked, and it was a book, and everybody pointed to him, and he ran. So the principal said, did you see him hit you with a book? I'm like, no, but everybody in the hallway pointed at him, and I knew it was him because he keeps saying stuff to me in class. I'm like, every time me and him go to class together, he got something to say. Every time he see me in the hallway, he try to pick with me. I'm like, just last week, Friday, I'm like, he was, you know what I'm saying, trying to fight me. And I'm like, my friends had to do something. I'm like, he keep on messing with me. So he like, y'all just can't get along. Maybe y'all want to be friends, but don't know how to be friends. So Lamont like, what? No, I would never be your friend. I'm like, I don't want you to be like, feelings are mutual, buddy. I don't want you to be my friend neither. Like, what? First off, with your no neck. Like, what? You think I want to be walking around with a no neck friend? Like, ain't nothing wrong with the no neck community. Ain't nothing like, look, I ain't gonna knock it into you. Ain't nothing wrong, but that would be a no neck that I just couldn't kick it with. You know what I'm saying? How you a neck bone with no neck? You feel me? Like, your shoulders holding you up. Like, you stop playing. You feel me? So the principal like, okay, so this is what I'm gonna do. All right. What I'm gonna do is have a teacher-parent conference. When he said that, my whole face was just like, teacher-parent. First off, the teacher gotta be in there. I don't want to have it. I'm like, please, I don't want my mama to come up here. I'm like, I'm going to be in a world of trouble. So Lamont like, well, just be in trouble. You finna get a whooping. That's what you finna get. I'm like, I ain't gonna get no whooping. I'm like, I don't get whoopings. So they're like, yeah, I heard you be getting beat on. Where you hear that from? Because nobody know I get beat on in case he just picked that up from my mom because of the day she was in the office and she was popping off and going off on me. But I knew nobody in that school knew that personally I was getting like beat on. Like, I didn't really, only thing I would say was my mom was crazy. Like, my mom didn't play that. My mom be on demon time. But like, I didn't tell nobody there at that school like I was getting beat on. Right? I just used to say, like, my mom is hurting me. She crazy. She took my family. I'm on punishment. You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing I was saying. So it did hit home plate though. He made a dog holler. You know, I felt like he did something that he shouldn't have did. I was like, I didn't even know that. You feel me? So I'm like, please. So the principal like, okay, so what can we do to fix this right now? He like, cause I'm a man of reasoning. And y'all should understand of reason, like how to deal with having a solution. You can fix issues. So I'm like, if he just won't say nothing to me, I won't say nothing. So the principal like, nope, I want y'all to say something to each other every day. Matter of fact, this is what I want y'all to do. Tomorrow morning, come to my office. Come to my office tomorrow morning. So I'm like, okay, like both of y'all. I want y'all here before breakfast, before the bed. So I'm like, how early is that? He like, before y'all go to breakfast. He like, I want y'all here. So I'm like, okay, I'm like, are we still having a teacher-parent conference? He like, we'll see. Let's see how tomorrow go. So now I don't know what's going on. So he said, so look, he like, I already gave y'all a warning. Today we shouldn't have no problem, right? So I look at him, I'm like, no. I'm like, we're not going to have any problems. So he's like, all right. So we walk out, right, out the office. Lamont ain't say nothing. He walked past me so quick. He was like, move. And he just walked past me. He didn't bump me. He ain't nothing. He ain't bumped me. He ain't say nothing crazy. He just said move and walked past me fast. Like, he just wanted to get up out of there. So, boom, I'm behind him. As the day progressed, I go to fourth period, right? So, as we get to fourth period, and I realize our teacher is not in there, right? And they got on the board, like, at a teacher-parent conference. So, the other teacher across the hall is coming over there letting us know, like, hey, our teacher left this assignment for us to do, right? And this is a part of the grade. So Roosevelt like, hey, Rody Doty. So I'm like, yeah. I'm like, you come over here. He like, come here. So I get up, right? Now it's probably like about 30, 40 minutes with them being in the class. The class about to almost get ready to end. So I go over there and I'm standing up, I'm talking to him. So he asked me like, what's going on with, you and Charzetta? So I'm like, what you mean? He like, oh, you don't know what's going on? I'm like, nah. He like, cause y'all was up in the room, you know what I'm saying, talking. What y'all was talking about? What? When y'all kept asking me about the pill? Right? So I'm like, you talking about when y'all was asking me about the pill? He like, yeah. He like, what y'all was talking about? I'm like, nothing. He like, her feelings been hurt. She been crying a lot lately. Grape been saying this because of you. I'm like, she been crying? Like, this is new to me. Like, I didn't know she was crying. Like, what? I'm like, she ain't tell me nothing. So he like, I just wanted to let you know. So as we talking, before the bell rings, you just hear the door open and it's the teacher. And he like, Roshan. And I'm like, first off, you just walked right in the door. What happened to hello class? Like, I'm like, yes. He like, where's your seat? I'm like, over there. He like, and why you not in it? I'm like, I was seeing what Roosevelt want. He like, can you get to your seat, please? So I'm like, okay, first off, embarrassing because people was chuckling like, I go to my seat. He like, is everybody done with their assignment? He like, I'm sorry that I wasn't here for, basically for the period or whatever. So we like, the assignment was good. He like, if you're done with your assignment, pass it up. The bell rung, boom. He like, if you're not done with your assignment, please pass it up. It's a very important grade. We leave out. Now, mind you, I got rehearsal. So I'm putting my stuff up and I see a lot of people just running, right? And I'm like, what is everybody running for? So I'm following them to the auditorium and you see Charzetta and Lisa tussling like in the doorway, like tussling with each other.